Hey dumplings, it's Dave Desai. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have some very interesting tea for you here. We have new footage or video that has appeared of Jimin, and he is showing a specific body part that is creating buzz and debate. I definitely want to get into this. It was trending on the news, all of that. I also want to get into why Jungkook has ignored Taeyang and why Jungkook ignores all calls and that stuff. I think this is interesting and funny tea. So grab your dumpling tea spilling mug merch and let's get into the tea. If you're new here and you're interested in this type of stuff, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and that notification bell to be notified anytime a new video drops. And if you're a hater, like to be the first to leave your hate comment, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and that notification bell also so you can be first to do so. Now let's jump into it. The first thing I want to get into, if you aren't aware, is this new Film Out music video. Big Hit, or HYBE, their YouTube channel still says Big Hit label. I believe this is because they kept Big Hit music under HYBE, in case you were curious. But Big Hit dropped this masterpiece teaser literally in the middle of nowhere. Like, how are you gonna release something and you give me a heart attack? And do it for what? They just enjoy seeing us die. But this isn't going to be anything like an official release. It's like a Japanese remake, I believe so. I could be entirely wrong. So there's going to be a Japanese version of the songs that they've already made. So we might get a Japanese Dynamite. Imagine that. The video producer is Jungkook. He is one of them, which, oh my god. Imagine like 10 years from now, you see Jungkook just directing everything. Would you not just watch every movie? And this video is going to be released April 2nd, their time. And just, oh my god. It feels like it's literally been 5 years since BTS put out any type of music video. I mean, Life Goes On was in November or something, right? So we as ARMYs have definitely been aching for a new video. Now in this video, you don't get much, but at the same time, you get everything. There's a scene right in the middle of this little teaser where you can see the boys standing there and they just slowly zoom out. They look like they're standing on a stage. Very cute. Our boys know how to stand. They invented standing. We peasants can't compare to how they stand. But you get a quick glimpse into their outfits and what style they will be wearing. I didn't notice anything unusual or different at first, but when I went on the Tweetster and saw people literally going frame by frame, I realized that Jimin, the Jiminster, looked like he had something in his midriff. There were people on the Tweetster that initially thought it was a belt, but a lot of people are going with the fact it might be a crop top, as this is not the first time he has worn a crop top. And really breaking male stereotypes. We love that. If Jimin can wear a crop top, suddenly all I own is crop tops. What are non-cropped shirts? I don't know how to wear those. But one person on the Tweetster said, it's not an MF belt. Why would he put an ugly belt? Ah, belt over there. The placement doesn't even make sense. The colors don't match. Jimin literally has a crop top. Move. I do agree. It is beautiful. It definitely does not look like a belt to me. The clothes don't scrunch up as it would if it was a belt kind of cinching it. It looks like there's a gap, but we won't know until we see the official video. The internet freaked out. For the most part, people were happy. I mean, in Korea, if an idol is shirtless, shows belly button, abs, nipples, any of those sort of thing, it is considered a private part because we don't usually get to see it. And a lot of labels and idols are not allowed. I mean, Jungkook's arms are basically private parts at this point because he has tattoos, and that's really not allowed. Now, there were people that were angry that ARMYs and even some news sites have reported on Jimin's alleged crop top because they didn't think it looked good, calling it ugly, and that ARMYs were weird for liking it. One person on the Tweetster said, I don't know, this fandom has a kink for Jimin in a crop top for some reason. It's been getting out of hand, especially since these pics dropped. I hope he doesn't wear them either. It's not only tasteless, but ugly AF, lol. Now, this is a general response to Jimin wearing crop tops, and I have to disagree. I think wearing a crop top for men is not tasteless because we need more men doing that. We need to destigmatize what men can and cannot wear, which by that I mean they can wear whatever they want and not feel insecure that it's too girly or whatever. Clothes are clothes. There has been so many days where I would love to wear a super nice flowy crop top when it's 59,000 degrees outside, but I'm scared I'm going to be shouted gay slurs for wearing a t-shirt. It's very important and people need to do more of this. Crop top wearing Jimin became such a big deal that it even ended up trending on the Tweetster with 23,000 people talking about this. Of course, the majority of people were very excited and dying over this. I was flipping tables. Once I saw a table, I flipped it and then went back around my house when I ran out of tables and flipped them again. Then I started doing my rounds flipping tables again once I saw another pic. I love that they chose Jimin too. I think he is someone along with Taeyang who takes a lot of fashion risks and is willing to wear anything. I don't know if he chooses these specific looks or if the stylists do because they know that people will talk if he does. Like if you ever hire Jimin to do a fashion show, all you have to do is have him wear a mesh shirt and walk out and it will make headlines everywhere. It will go trending and that fashion show will get a lot of attention. Very cute to wake up to this. I love my names. I love Jungkook as well. But according to several interviews, it seems like he would be slightly frustrating to be friends with as he doesn't answer his texts or his calls. He does this to everyone including Taeyang and Jimin, who had the most to say about this. So what happened? Why does Jungkook never pick up or answer? So apparently BTS has a group chat. Within the group chat, they say that most of the members respond back at a good time. But then Jungkook will either respond back in days or respond back right away and then just ghost everyone. I mean, I kind of do the same thing too. I get overwhelmed sometimes with the amount of work I have, and if someone messages me, I'll forget to get back. It doesn't mean I hate you, I'm just overwhelmed. I can't handle much, let's say that. But during one interview, Suga actually exposed Cookie by saying that he was once living with Cookie and saw the phone ring. Cookie just stared at it and then continued to do what he does and does not answer. When Suga asked why, and Cookie said it's not important. How do you know though? Like if someone calls me, I will answer. If you text me, I'll take a few hours or so to get back because it's not urgent, right? But a call is the most urgent. If it's an emergency, you don't know unless you pick up. All the members were pretty funny about this and during an interview would tell Jungkook, please pick up our calls next time. Taeyang actually told Jungkook that Jungkook does not need to carry around a phone because for why, right? If you don't answer. And then Jimin said he would break his phone if he doesn't use it. Jimin coming in with the sass. I love it. Jimin can break my phone any day and I will thank him. I will buy him a new phone. I hope Jungkook picks up more often now. It's definitely not a great habit to have and it's something I am working on too. When asking how this habit of ignoring people happens, he said he used to get a lot of spam mail and maybe even like spam calls, which is why he ignores calls. And then he would check them all apparently. Eventually he would realize they're a waste of time to respond to those and ended up not responding. Fair enough. I don't answer phone calls that are not saved on my phone. But if it is saved in my phone, I will pick up. I love that though. It makes him so much more relatable. I think we all know someone that is just impossible to reach and get a hold of, or literally takes days or weeks to get back to you, or just flat out leaves you on red. We tend to think of idols to not have flaws like this, but even idols have personalities that are similar to many people. Like just as much as you love and appreciate that friend that never gets back to you, but they annoy the living Jesus out of you. That is likely how the members feel about Jungkook, and that is so cute. There was even a moment where Suga was doing a live, I think, and tried to call Cookie during the live, and Cookie did not pick up. One person on the Tweetster said this about it. Just a compilation of Jungkook ignoring Min Yoongi's texts and calls. I swear to God, out of all the members, only Jian Jungkook can do this to him. Only Jungkook can do this and Suga does not get mad. It's because he probably ignores everyone a lot and so none of them take it personally. But if you call another member and they don't pick up, you'll probably think something is wrong or they're mad at each other or whatever it is. So the lesson to learn here is never pick up your phone and you will have no one get mad at you when you never pick up your phone. I am joking. Cookie, I love you. And all the members obviously love you regardless of your phone picking habits. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your thoughts are. Leave it down in the comment section down below. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'm featuring this comment right here. Thank you so much for leaving comments. And as always, I do have a Patreon if you want to go over there and check stuff out. I have a lot of videos over there that I can't really post on here. This is due to copyright or getting taken down, so I do keep it over there on my Patreon. You can get reaction videos over there like music video reactions, performance reactions, ship reactions. You can also recommend things we like to see over there. Link is in the top description down below. We have a great time interacting with each other as well over there. I just created a video over there that is free to watch where I kind of talk about my Asian journey in media and all that, so make sure you go ahead and check it out. It's on the front page. Also, anything you contribute over there helps make better videos and all that. With that said, there's 2 videos that will appear up on screen at the end of this video, so click on one of those and I'll see you over there. Bye.